What makes SSP different to everything else in the world is that we listen to what we say, we split it into speech sounds pure, not consonant blends, on-session rhymes, syllables, whatever. We listen to what we say, so if I'm reading, I'm going to read in my accent. If you're reading, you're going to read in your accent. So you have to map what you say, the speech sounds in your words, with what's on paper. Because this doesn't change. This does not change. That is going to stay the same. How I speak is going to stay the same. So I need to think, said, for example, s-e-d, they're called duck hands. S-e-d, I heard 3 sounds, I say those sounds, s-e-d. How does that map with here? And that's why we do black, grey, black. S-e-d, said. So it will change depending on your accent. Let me give you an example. Again in duck level 1, so that's the first 10 high frequency words coded. Have a look at this one. Again, this is split according to how we say it. But I might say after, in which case I say a, t, 5 sounds. A, t, So this bit, I don't say after, I say after. So this bit is a picture for I say picture. If I go a, t, so I'm taking pictures of speech sound pictures, speech sound pics. So if I took a picture of after, it looks like this. But supposing you say after, then you don't go you go So you're taking a picture of those sounds, t, Now how we split them is actually always going to be the same, or more or less the same. But how we might pronounce those is going to be different. As I say, this stays the same. But how I read it might be different to you. So when we're teaching reading and spelling, we're the first program in the world that not only overcomes phonemic awareness, but splits sounds pure and then thinks about how you say them and how it maps with this. Fast mapping. You can see how well it works with our spelling cloud keyring. This really is on my keyring. I take it everywhere. This is the whole of the spelling code on a keyring. So think about that after word we just thought of. So these clouds are for sounds. So if I'm saying after, what's the first picture in after? It's there. If I say after, we have to look for the R cloud. Let's have a look. R cloud, which will be in blue, and the children are much faster. The colours just relate to, these are what we teach within, or this is what we are making sure that every single child is covered in the blue level. And that's why you'll see those in bold on the outside. Like on yellow, we know that we've covered those in yellow. But inside the cloud show all the ones that we might not have covered there, but you need to know that you need to know. So think about that R. After. So if I've got my after, it stays the same. Where's after? The word stays the same. So let's see if that is a picture for R in the R cloud. Oh, yes, it's just there. Let's think about, what do we have? Said. What was the other one? Said. So when we're splitting it, now I don't know, said, I don't know how else you could say said. Other than said. Said is in duck level 2. So we've got s-e-d. So this is a picture for and that's why we do the black, grey, black, to show where the speech sounds change, and that's why it's really important to do pure speech sounds. So said. So I hear the s in the first one, but let's look at the if we weren't sure of the is looked at first of all in purple. So let's have a look at Let's have a look at Here we go. Okay, so is it in there? Yes. S-e-d. Said. M-e-n-e. Many. S-e-z. Says. B-e-d. Bed. So what we're doing, and we call it SSP fast mapping, is we're constantly thinking, what do I say? How does it map with this? What I say doesn't change. Here doesn't change. So that's what we need to do with students. And as I say, it's the first time it's ever been done. I said these children, because somebody was saying children in year 2 can't spell the word said.
Yeah, we can.
And I said, well, do you know, not only can they spell the word said, they will. Wait, video to show this person on YouTube. Not only
Good
that,
girl, Mary. Thank you.
Good
girl. Olivia.
3. Draw the 3 lines.
Good job, Olivia.
And put your choices on the top.
Good job, Zach.
Do the I. Do the I. Bunnies. Bunnies. Joshua, let me say it. I, my. In, we. In. That's level 1.
Yay!
He. The A, they. Wait. Of. Said.
Go.
On. Sorry. That would be
Good job. You're so fast. You are very fast.
Show Miss Emma.
You show me. Yes.
It's just going to do this. Sticky?
Yes.
So if we did follow the sounds, what would the word be?
My.
Yeah, that's the whole word. My. Keep going. Ready? Dickens?
We. In.
Oh, duck level 1.
He.
You're past duck level 1. He.
The A.
Wait. And the sound. So follow the sound. Say the word.
The A. On. Said. On. Sorry. The then. She. Is. Her.
The. I went there. Or I went there.
The at, that, for us,
I bet you could do a whole. Let me see. All the way up. Oh, goodness me.
He's probably my decoding.
Ready.
This is like duck level 7 or 8. Oh, what's this?
To 8.
What is it?
Sandwich.
Sandwich. To take.
Watching it.
Yes, watched. Bet you could do that with you.
The bigger ones.
For all.
That frog sits on the high hill and sips a drink of milk because he wants to get fit. He wants to be an athlete.
Oh, which is the blue level sound picking athlete?
Did you put your sticker in?
Wow. And can you show me the all picture in because?
Did you put your sticker for?
Good one. And it's in August as well. It is too. Well done.
And my birthday's in August.
Oh.
Do you know how old I am?
I think you're going to be 6.
Why have we got 2 of the same clouds up there? Are they the same cloud?
Yes. No.
No. Well, why is that there? That's a G and that's a G.
Because they one's J and one's J and one's G.
One's J and one's G. Which one is J? Have a look. Which one is J and which one is G?
That one is J and that one is G.
How did you know?
That one has the J sound.
Yes, like J to all. What's the word? Gentle. Gentle. And jet and judge and adjust and exaggerate. And what's that one? Giggle like it. Oh, that's what I learned. It's not just things on the wall. You know them. What's this one? Why is that? What's that one? you were right. It says, yes, it is because not for like cents. Wow, that's amazing, 50 cents. Oh, you're amazing.
Tell me a little bit what you did. Wow.
We write the sentences and decode them,
Yeah.
and then we do the lines and numbers, and then we write it.
That is fabulous. That's a lot of work that you did today.
Yeah, then at the back.
Do you feel really proud of yourself? Yeah, good one. Let me see yours. Can you explain what you did?
We had to do the lines and numbers for Speedy. We had to do lines and numbers for our sentences, and we had to copy it.
Yeah.
And lines and numbers it. And I did 2 sentences, and one was a can I get a stamp, and another one was a cookie one, and I had to know about some of it.
Good job. And look at all those fabulous words.
And we use capital letters.
And what do you put at the end of a sentence?
Full stop.
And if it's not there, who ate it?
It's Pics and Frog.
Especially on Frog. He eats it sometimes, doesn't he? He's a bit naughty.
Crocodile.
Yeah. Good job.
And we used full stop spaces, and we didn't get them mixed up. We got them right in the same order. And we did it perfect. Our teacher said ditto.
Oh, your teacher is so proud, and you've got an amazing teacher, haven't you? Hey, she works really hard with you, and you have lots of fun.
She
Miss Emma, she's coming back.
She didn't even help us.
You didn't need the help because you're so clever.
We just do by ourselves. Back was too clever, but he's in the middle row and I'm in the back row.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what level you're on as long as you're trying your best, doesn't it? Look at that. How did you know that was the A sound pick in 18?
Oh, because we had a card that had the sentences.
Yeah.
Like those in that card.
Yeah, and if you use your duck hands for 18,
No, I
you can hear it. A,
T,
E, 18.
Even I'm nearly on the blue level.
You're already on the blue level. You're reading chapter. Oh, you're not.
I'm nearly. I'm not.
You're learning. That's fabulous.
I'm on the yellow level.
Wow.
My favourite book at school is Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
At my home, I read my easy books there for preppies, but they're normal books for big kids, but I can read them. Universal.
Yep.
Universal.
Brilliant. So say the word first if you know it, and then sound it if you don't.
Commence. Comment.
Yes.
Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Circumstances.
Yes.
Destiny. Urge. Don't slip.
Let's have a look.
Don't slip. Don't slip.
Wait, go back again. Now just check if that is slip.
Spit.
Try again. You're doing so well because you're trying to follow the sound. Super.
Spill.
Yes, spill. Don't spill. Well done. And was reading a little bit hard then? Did you find it quite hard? Was it quite laborious?
Did you find it tricky to sound out lots of the words when you were first here?
Yeah.
I remember a couple of weeks ago how excited you were because what did you get to take home for the first time? You didn't have to take home the books in the SSP levels, what did you start reading?
Chapter books.
Oh, no, remember how excited you were?
Oh my goodness, you should tell your mummy. I'm so proud. Can I?
And I'm going to just check your decoding first, and then I'll ask you the questions for your comprehension. Off we go. Did the delivery men have any ideas on how to get the piano inside?
No.
How do you know that?
Because it said there was no solution.
They said there was no solution. Was great-grandmother angry with great-grandfather for widening the door?
No.
How do you know?
Because it said that she was overjoyed.
She was overjoyed. Was great-grandfather right to widen the doorway? Do you think he did the right thing?
If he knew that he could fix it, then yes.
Yeah, he knew that he could. That's exactly right. Guess what? You're amazing. You did an awesome job. You actually surprised me. I knew that you would get through most of this and be able to decode it. There was a few things that I think if you went back and followed the sounds, if I said to you, can you just have another look at that word? But because it's a test, I'm not really allowed to do that. But the way you went, I thought that you would have a bit of trouble answering these questions. I wasn't very optimistic. Sorry.
She was pessimistic. Oh my goodness.
But you,
Just amazing.
you did such an awesome job. And the reason I know that you understand this is because you could go back to this text and you checked where you knew the answer every single time. So you've done absolutely everything I've taught you to do this year. So that's great. You listened to me.
So what would she get? What would happen on that
So she answered all of these correctly. Gaping hole I wouldn't give her because
No,
we actually
we did,
talked about that.
Yeah.
But her reaction was fine, so she would get a 9 out of 10. And to pass this set 12, her minimum pass is 70% comprehension. So I would have to say, I would keep her that. I would say that's her final. I wouldn't take her yet to the next level.
Yeah.
Because she's just about to go into grade 3. She's only 7, and
Yeah.
I think that I don't need to push you because I know that you can read. And I know that you can go and pick up any book that you want to read now and enjoy it.
So according to Probe, what year level is she working at?
So her decoding level is a 10.5 to an 11.5-year-old. And to achieve this, she has to be able to answer these questions. So our benchmark for grade 2 is to be a VHA in recording. She has to be a Probe 8.
And she's a Probe
12.
12.
But these have all been replaced by chapter books now. We still have a few blue level books, although in the last month we haven't really got anyone now on blue level books. We've got everyone
Fantastic.
on chapter books.
So what we could do now is we could actually start doing more. We could split them into vocab and everything else, so that it's not just chapter books. It could be but we've still got to make sure they're developmentally appropriate. And that's what I love here. So that because these children would be on a really high leveled reader, but it might not be appropriate text.
Exactly.
So think about Jessie. She's just coded at a level of a 11, 12-year-old, but she wouldn't be reading books that 11 and 12-year-olds be reading. And that's where leveled readers fall down, because it presumes that they're going to not read quickly, whereas we're presuming that they are going to read quickly.
And the kids have found a lot of particular series of authors that they're interested in.
Brilliant,
so
which is really good.
That's really helped as well.
Which is your favourite, Alfie? Which is your favourite? Zach Power, Boot Camp.
So tell me some of the ones that you've been reading lately. What's the series you've been reading?
Tashi.
Tashi. Yeah, Tashi and the Genie.
Tashi. So is it nice being able to go back and keep reading the sort of the same, from the same author?
At home I'm reading the Story Treehouse.
Story Treehouse from Andy Griffith. Let me have a look. Fantastic.
But I'm reading the 13 one because I just got it for
Oh.
my birthday.
Fantastic. I bet your parents are pleased, aren't they? What are you reading at home?
And Horrid Henry.
Oh, Horrid Henry. Born. Oh my goodness, let's have a look. So what's all this about?
What
kind of a book is it?
England. And I also read this. It's good.
Cat chocolate. Show Ryan chocolate. Ryan, next time I come in on Friday, I want you to spell chocolate for me. Right, so what are you going to speedy decode? Show me.
Look at
Speedy decoding this. Oh.
No, this. But that
Okay,
has
come on,
four.
sit down. Too cool. Come and sit down, speedy decode, just to show people what speedy decoding is. Okay, so who's going to do the pointing and the saying the word, and who's doing the following?
I'll do the pointing. Ready?
And you can swap over.
Worms. Surfing. Okay. Worms. Must. Hide. Worms. Must.
Agree or agree?
In. Worms. Must. Have. Oh. Never. Have. Fun.
Swap over.
Why not? Worms. When we do our next story, like nobody says to thank you.
Fantastic.